Name is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I don't look as crazy today because whatever Luna Cosmetics puts in their concealer, my pimples are gone. Well, minus the one that I popped myself last night because I couldn't help it. But I woke up and they're not there, so I don't have to come on to camera with crap on my face. However, this video is going to be hectic and probably get some thumbs down because some people just, you know, in their minds. Yeah, but whatever. Anyway, first of all, the look I'm doing in this video was inspired by another YouTuber. I put her picture in by the name of VanillaSwirl. She's a makeup artist. She does really good work. And she did this look and I was just like, oh, I love that. So I'll be doing that look as well as getting some stuff off my chest because I just can't take it anymore. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off using the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. Actually, I'm going to be using this color from this palette and this color. I already used this color to set my concealer. This is Parched, by the way. If you can see, I use it a lot. I'm going to be using this and this one from this palette, but then I'm also going to go into another palette for Morphe, but yeah, we'll get to that. So yeah, apparently Beauty Blender came out with some foundation ranges. Well, foundations, they're like, oh, 32 shades. When you see the number 32, you're like, oh, it has to be some variation. It has to be like inclusion. That 32 shades, there has to be enough shades for everybody. Not just white women and white men. No offense to the white women and white men. My daddy's white. So, yeah. But, so then I'm going to go into this Morphe 35S palette, and I'm going to use this blue shade here on top of this. Like, I love makeup, just like most women do, most men do. Well, not most men, the men that do like makeup. I love makeup as much as they do, but like, it's kind of discouraging when you see something, somebody say 32 shades, and it's 100 shades of pale and fair, and like 2 shades of brown. Like, how? Like, no, seriously, I really want to know how it's this wide range of color, but it's 100 shades of pale and fair and beige, 2 shades of tan, and then with Beauty Blender foundation, there's orange. Like, I'm not orange, bro. Not at all. So then I'm going to go into this shade to darken up the crease a little bit. And this is one of the older palettes, so there are no names for these shades at all. But like, I'm not trying to knock Beauty Blender because I have a Beauty Blender. I'm not trying to knock Tarte. I have stuff from Tarte, but at the same time, why am I only good enough for the smaller products that you guys sell, but I'm not good enough for a foundation? Like, and then it kills me because you get these quote-unquote makeup artists on Instagram that are just like, you could just go to, like, people are literally saying under the picture, you can just go to another makeup brand. There are many makeup brands. Why are you just mad at this one? Like, so basically, you're telling me I should be happy that I get to use their beauty blenders? Basically, that's, to me, to a woman of color, that's how that sounds. I just want white people to understand that when you say stuff like that, it literally sounds like I should be happy they included any dark shade anyway. That's what that sounds like. That's exactly what that sounds like. Now I'm going to go into the yellow shade, like I said, and yeah, but like, I love makeup. I do. I've been interested in makeup since the 8th grade, and even then, and that was 20, no, it was 14 years ago when I first got interested in makeup, and I was in 8th grade. So yeah, but even then, when I used to go to Claire's and even go to the drugstore, do you think I was able to find a foundation that looked anything like me even when I was younger? I'm being dead serious right now. Couldn't. So get older. Oh, more shade ranges, more color. Still can't find my color. Sucks. And then you get so I'm assuming CoverGirl started to realize, oh wait, women of color aren't just brown. Women of color aren't just light brown. Women of color aren't just piss yellow, as my sister describes some of the foundations we see in stores. We have hella undertones for women of color, hella different shades. You don't believe me? You can go on Tumblr right now and just type in melanated shades. And I did that. It's and found a picture. I'm gonna insert the picture. And it's just whenever I see a makeup company going, oh, fair, a range of shades, a range of choices, just look at that picture and then look at the choices that are on, the shades of melanin picture, and then I look at this picture that Beauty Blender posted and just I don't see any of those shades matching this shades of melanin picture. There's orange. It looks orange. And then the thing that annoys me the most was they waited until after people were complaining. Jeffree Star said something on their page about the shades, and then they're just oh no, it's basically a bad picture, it's bad lighting, it's a filter. Or you just get dragged to filth on Twitter and on Instagram, and now you're trying to save face. And then I guarantee they're gonna come out with the next couple of days, the next few weeks, oh, 6 more shades added, because they took the first 6 shades from the top 2 rows and put drops of color in there. That's it's annoying and it's not fair. I know some people are just well, go to another company, Fenty Beauty. First of all, Fenty sells out too quick for me. Yes, I could use her foundations. I've had samples. I was blessed to get samples from Sephora, but they're always sold out. So then I have to find alternatives. And there aren't that many choices for me, and that sucks so much. Now the next shade I'm going to be going into is this shade right here, which I really like. It's called Bitch. And I say that word a lot to my friends, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna put that in the center. Like I said, this look that she did is really pretty. And I have similar colors to the colors she used. I don't have the exact colors, I don't think. I didn't really check. I just saw the picture and had to recreate the look because it was really pretty. But back to inclusion. Now, if you're one of those people that you're well, my shade's there, I'm still gonna buy it. Girl, that is fine. Do you. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy it because they don't have your shade. If you want it, that's your money. All I'm saying is, don't tell me I should not be upset because my shade isn't up there. Because I'm going to be upset. Because that's bullcrap. It's so much bullcrap. And it's not fair, and it makes women of color and men of color that are into makeup feel really crappy, because it's you want me to buy your smaller products. You want me to feel oh, you're inclusive and you're fair and you're not racist at all, but then look at what you put out. And I'm not saying they're racist either. I'm just saying, heck, I don't know. I thought Kat Von D was cool at one point, and look how that turned out. But, yeah. I just really wish that makeup companies that want to say, oh, we're inclusive and we're fair and we love everybody, and gender doesn't matter, shade doesn't matter, size doesn't matter, but then you just go 2 steps back. 1 step forward is saying you're inclusive and you love everybody, but then you put out 32 shades and 100 of them are for white people. It's just are you inclusive? How you have a color for Chester Cheeto but no color for me? That's Again, if you look at the picture, it's literally fair, pale, fair, pale, fair, pale. Oh, this last bottom row, I'm gonna give you like a, who can I use as an example? Because I'm thinking about, like, it wouldn't even be a Rihanna shade because it's, her undertones wouldn't fit the shade that they have at the bottom row. It's literally just cinnamon, sienna, or burnt sienna, sorry, cinnamon, burnt sienna, light Cheeto puff, Kofifi or orange Cheeto puff, a brown, a shade that looks like burgundy, some shit that looked like purple, and then like, yeah, and then they're like, oh no, that's the filter. It's like, and then they like said to Jeffree Star and to, was it James Charles or somebody else, another like beauty guru YouTuber, like, oh no, this is really bad lighting, it's a really bad picture, we'll send you the stuff right away and then you can test it out for yourself. Bitch, they white. I mean, I'm glad they spoke out about it because, you know, there are some black YouTubers that want to stay on PR lists that wouldn't say a word about it because they don't want to ruin the opportunity of getting free stuff. And if you are the same color as me or the same ethnicity as me or in the same situation as me where you're a person of color and you would much rather get free stuff than speak out, then dude, I can't fuck with you. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But it's just like, there are some YouTubers that, women of color, men of color that people love, that because they're in the pockets of these companies and they get PR, they won't say a damn thing. And that's pretty shitty if you ask me, because it's like, I'm on your channel because we're in the same boat, we're the same color, we're in the same situation, but you let them get away with this now, pineapples. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. To quote Jeffrey, I can't relate because it's ridiculous. Like, even with Tarte, like, there were some YouTubers that should have been dragging Tarte because Tarte needed to know. But they didn't, they lightly drug them. They didn't even drag them, they pushed them a little bit. Just a light tap, like, hey, that was wrong. Don't do it again. But don't forget my PR package next month when you let something else out. That's basically what it was. I'm not even kidding. That's basically what it looked like. That's basically how it seemed. That's basically how it felt. And for the very front, she used an orange shade, I believe. So I'm going to go into my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette and just grab the orange, both the orange shades that are in there. Grab them both and use them. But like, again, I'm not trying to knock any company. I'm just saying, if you want me to buy your products and you want me to believe that you care about my feelings, then you should try a little harder. You should try a little harder. And actually, they should have tried harder in the first place. Like, you saw what everybody saw what happened to Tarte. Hell, people saw what happened to Revlon. Revlon sent some YouTubers, because I only saw it on YouTube, I didn't even see it on Instagram, some YouTubers of color, their package, I think it was Revlon. Was it Revlon? It had to be Revlon. It had to be Revlon. Was it the Revlon? It had to be Revlon because Maybelline knows better. I'll link Miles J. I'll link his YouTube video down below. And first of all, the shade range was very similar to what Beauty Blender did, but is the darker shades made them look so ashy and just so, like, they didn't even match. Like, it was like how, like, Tarte did it, got drugged, y'all doing it, y'all getting drugged, but then instead of just fixing it, oh, we're sorry, didn't want to offend anybody, we'll fix it. Instead of fixing the problem, oh, it's a bad lighting, it's a bad filter. Then they, on their page, they have a picture of like a bunch of different people trying out. And it's so weird because they have so many people of color or darker skinned people or people, like even white people who have like olive skin complexions, tan skin, blah, blah, blah. They have them all using the foundation, but they don't show which ones that they used. And like, no offense, but the black women all looked the same shade. I'm gonna put a picture, like the black women all looked the same shade, and it's just like, you tried to trick me. You thought I was gonna notice, but I noticed, so fail. Now I did foundation, concealer, all this stuff off camera because you've seen me do that before. And I finally got my Coty Airspun powder back, and I bought 2 this time because you never know when she's gonna run out. Now, back to the topic at hand. Well, first, I'm going to be taking this Deep Freeze Skin Frost, because in the picture, like, I'm not gonna hold her picture up here because that's just creepy, but in her picture she had like some glitter going on, some, you know, but I don't have any blue glitters, but I do have a blue highlight, so I'm just going to pop that where she had that blue shimmer glitter shade, because I don't have a shade like that. I don't have one that would pop the way that pops, so I'm going to use this highlighter. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. So listen, I'm not knocking any company because I have Tarte stuff. I mean, I haven't used it in a long time, but you know, I used to love their Amazonian clay, like the BB cream, not the foundation, because the foundation, the undertones, again, didn't match me. But the BB cream, it worked because it's a BB cream. It's not a foundation. It's just basically colored moisturizer. So for some reason, the Amazonian BB cream worked for me. I should have probably put concealer there first, because then again, maybe not. But like, I don't know, like, I was reading the comments last night, and well, actually it was this morning for me. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when this was all going down. It's 2 a.m. in Korea, and like, I don't think people on social media, I don't think they realize when they say stuff. It's just like you sound racist. Like, I don't think, because there were some women that were just like, oh my god, it's not that big a deal, you could just mix 2 colors, but why is it that you get to buy 1 color and I have to mix 2, 3, and 4 colors and spend more money? Like, so you saying stuff like that doesn't make me feel like you're on my side at all. That makes me feel like you don't care about my feelings as long as your needs are met. Like, that's shitty. Can everybody just stop being shitty human beings in 2018? I'm being so serious right now. Can we just stop being shitty humans to each other in 2018? Or is that's probably too hard. That's probably, I mean, look at the President of the United States. Clearly that's too hard. But yeah, so for those of you who were in their comments yesterday, because I know I have people who watch me that don't care about the fact that there is no shade for black women or women of color, because you're not black, so it doesn't bother you, and that's fine. However, do not try to tell me how to feel when I'm not being included in something, because the shit sucks. And until you're not included in something, you can't tell the person that's not being included how to feel. Like, you can't just be like, oh, but McDonald's has hamburgers, so stop going to Chick-fil-A for their chicken burgers. McDonald's sells chicken burgers. Like, that's not the point. That's, goddamn it, if I want to go to Chick-fil-A for something and it's only inclusive of one thing or of one group of people, that's sucky as fuck. I'm just saying, like, that's like, prime example, vegans, vegetarians, go to a restaurant, you had the best salad of your life, but then that's the only thing you can eat. Just think of it that way. You're a white woman, you're vegan, you go to a restaurant with your friends like, oh, it's amazing, they have all these food choices. They tell you, oh, there are 57 items on our menu. All you can eat is a salad. You're just gonna be like, wait, what? There's 57 items, and I only get a side dish. Oh, I'm sorry, and a soup. I can mix the 2 together. Sorry, not mix them together, but like get a combo. Soup and salad. That's it. And it has to be vegan soup. Like, you see how that, like, see how shitty that sounds? Or, oh, you can just mix those 2. You can just get those 2. Like, or 3 or 4. Because for me, looking at that picture, when I saw the picture last night, I would have had to have gone into like row 3 for one of those shades, and then attempted to try to use that light Cheeto shade to get somewhere close just to mix, and then there's not a brownish shade because my skin is really crazy. Like, this is the color of my hand, but my face does not match the color of my hand, believe it or not, because it's just discoloration. I was born that way. Don't judge me. It'd be like that sometimes. So even with Fenty, I have to mix 2. It'd be like that sometimes. Apparently Rihanna does too sometimes. Hey girl, hey. But okay, Okay, most people have to mix 2. But if I have to mix 3 or 4, no, fuck you and your products, I'm sorry. And that's just all there is to it. I'm about to go blend this off. Now her lower lash line was also like the blue shades, so I took this on this brush along with the same shade from the Morphe 35. I'm just gonna put that on my lower lash line. But like, back to what was being discussed. Like, I'm not trying to knock any company. I just want them to understand, like, you want me to buy your products. You want my money. But you don't want to include me. Like that's interesting. And kind of fucked up. Because, like, what happened to the customer always being right? I'm just saying. What happened to that rule? If you have a bunch of customers telling you, oh, I have to fix that. You have a bunch of customers telling you, oh, I'm a woman of color, I like your products, I'd like to try your foundation. Include me. And you don't do it. Kind of sucks. I wound up doing a lot of stuff off camera because I found myself getting angry and frustrated. And I know if you're watching this, you're like, oh my god, it's not that serious, it's just makeup. But the fact that this stuff happens even in the beauty community when everybody should be able to feel beautiful at some point in their life. I don't mean makeup makes you, but I mean everyone likes to enhance their features sometimes. People, I don't do makeup to make myself look beautiful. I do makeup because I like it, it's fun, and I've been into art and expressing myself for the longest. I used to draw my own tattoos onto my body from grades 4 to like my sophomore year in high school. So that's like grade 10 for those who don't have titles. So from grade 4 to grade 10, I was drawing my own tattoos on my body. I was doing crazy eyeliner, like, well, that was from 8th grade to all of high school and even university. So it's like, if I can't even have the tools that help me express myself, like, it sucks. And if you're watching this and you're like, oh my god, get over it, it's not that serious, then you are part of the problem and you don't help the situation. And I'm not gonna turn the comments off for this video because, like, we're all adult, well, most of us, hopefully. You can, like, have a conversation. You can have a conversation with a person without disrespecting them, disregarding their feelings, or telling them to get over something. If you can't, then I'm gonna need you to go back to school and learn ethics and morals and how to treat people and how to understand other people's feelings. The world just doesn't revolve around you, because there are literally some women in those comments going, oh my god, it's not this serious, oh my gosh, at least they included some shades. Like, dude, you only say that because it doesn't affect you, so shut the fuck up. Like, don't tell me how to feel. Don't tell other people they shouldn't be angry. If something offends somebody, if something makes someone upset or sad, it is not your right. You don't have that right to say, get over it. You don't have the right to say, it's not that serious. Nobody gave you that right at all. No one. I didn't ask for your opinion. I didn't ask for your input. I was directly speaking to a person or a company. I didn't ask for you to jump in and add your 2 cents to anything. Like, and if you are one of those men or women who feel that people of color should get over it, just go watch Tadrick Hall's Forbidden and just see how sucky life would be if the tables are switched. Like, so don't tell me to get over anything. Don't tell me I shouldn't be upset. Don't tell me how to feel. Because yes, I am upset, and it's not just with Beauty Blender. Tarte too. Like, since that incident, I decided, like, until Tarte gets their life together, I'm just no. And for any woman of color, it's usually black women that comment rude stuff to me. Actually, I'm not even kidding. My, what is that? The filtered comments on the YouTube, the little app, the Creator Studio. Filtered comments. If y'all should see did you see some of the stuff that people say to me? I'm black, but I buy only white girl makeup. I didn't know that, like, it was under the ColourPop video. I didn't know that ColourPop was for only white women. I didn't know that. That's news to me. Well, shit. Well, damn, that sucks. And then they were like, oh, you should support this company, da da da. How many times do I have to say in a video, because there are a billion videos I have on my channel. Okay, not a billion, but hundreds of videos I have. I say in a lot of them, I live in Korea. So, you want me to support this company, but guess what? They don't do international shipping. Guess what? They don't ship to Korea. So, I'm going to buy what I can get when I can get it. And if it just so happens that Tarte has a Korean website, Benefit Cosmetics has a Korean website, ColourPop ships to Korea. So, if they ship here and I can get them, I'm going to get them. That's what I'm going to use. I'm not saying, oh, I don't like black cosmetics or anything like that. Not saying that at all. But if it doesn't come to Korea and I can't get it to Korea, how do you expect me to support that brand? Like, so for all of you that are going to try to even say, oh, you should try this brand then, and stop supporting the white people. And some of these companies, it's not just white owned, so please stop saying stop supporting these white people. And again, my dad's white, so watch what the fuck you say. Anyway. See, I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting upset. Let's get back to this look though, but I like this. This is cute. Oh my god. That hurt. I shouldn't pull too tight, because if an extension slides out on camera, ooh, that'll be embarrassing. But this is actually really cute, and I saw that picture and I was scared. But companies, you need to get it together. I'm about to pick a lipstick. Probably gonna be Jeffree Star's Family Jewels with the Fenty Beauty Gloss, because I don't want to take away from this, so I'm gonna do a nude lip. But I just feel like beauty companies, I'm gonna end it here, because I'm gonna come back to finish look, but I'm not going to talk about inclusion anymore because I'm getting upset. But I just feel like beauty companies that want to seem like they care about their consumers, that they want to show that they are a diverse company and they're not racist, because that's the only way. Like, you really only think black women of color come in cinnamon, sienna, and brown? That's pretty shitty. Just go, all makeup companies should just go to the Fenty website and just look at all those colors. And then she has like, and it's not like, she has like warm, deep, medium, light, the undertones. Not just, most companies it's tan, deep, and light. Like even the e.l.f. foundation I tried, medium dark. I'm not medium dark, so I had to mix it with their Flawless Finish foundation anyway. But that was the choice that was closest to me. Like, there was no, I don't even know what you would call my skin complexion. Because again, this is my hand. So like, that's my hand. But then the inside of my arm is this color, so it's lighter. My body is screwed up anyway. But I would like a foundation that at least makes this look the same. But yeah, no. So I just feel like the only company that I've seen so far, and then the ColourPop, even the ColourPop, I ordered one and it looked exactly like, because they had like the swatches, it looked like me. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, it looked like me. So yes, I bought it with the quickness, even though I said I was going to be on a no buy. I watched Danielle Smith's video about the ColourPop foundation. I watched Raven Makeup and Reviews, which I love both of them so much, because they are two white women who just don't deal with racist bullshit. So shout out to them, love y'all. But I saw their videos and I'm like, oh, I should look at it, because I love e.l.f., but you know, you explore more foundations. And ColourPop's, the shade range was, I don't even think they have 32 shades, maybe they do, I didn't count, but their shade range still looked better than the one from Beauty Blender and from Tarte. I'm being real. Like, the shade range, like, they considered women of color use ColourPop too, so let's not give them 151 shades of fair. And even white women, not all white women are fair. Like Beauty Blender, really? Oh, it's 32 shades. Range. Do you know what range means? Does any, like, do these makeup companies, when they use that word, do they know what the word range actually means? Because what I saw was fair, medium fair, fair with a hint of honey, a little more fair, a tan, pumpkin spice latte, coffee. And I swear one of those shades look purple. I'm not even exaggerating. It looks purple, and then one looks burgundy. I've never seen a burgundy human in my life. But yeah, so I'm okay, enough. I'm done with this topic because I'm getting angry again. I am going to go put my lipstick on and then come back with the entire finished look, because I'm running late for work. That's how annoyed they've gotten me that I'm be late for work. I look so short, but this is the finished look. As I said, I took the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip from last year's summer collection in Family Jewels, and I took the Fenty Trophy Wife Kilowatt highlighter and put that on my cupid's bow, and also put it on my forehead because extra, real extra. Again, the eye look was inspired by VanillaSwirl. I'm going to leave her Instagram handle in the description box so then you can check out her work because she is talented. I actually like this. Mine isn't as dope as hers, but for quick recreation and me getting annoyed for half the video, it's not too bad, not too bad. I like it. I said what I said in the video. I'm not taking it back. If you have a problem with it, then that's something you gotta work on because I'm not apologizing for how I feel. I like this look. And that's the end of this video. See you all next time. Bye.